ever said something that just left you shaking your head later? You say, I can't believe I said that. I'm Karen Spiegelberg. Welcome to A Word for Women, a show by women and for women, where we build each other up in our amazing and wonderful God-given roles in life. So there you are driving home from, say, a Bible study, and you're thinking about something you said and how dumb you thought it was, and you're hoping that no one will remember. You know, the question or comment you made that after it left your lips, you just wanted to slink down under the seat and wish you could evaporate into thin air. I used to drive myself crazy thinking about this stuff until I realized that I don't remember any dumb things other people say, so why do I think they're remembering anything that I possibly say? Then a couple years ago, I was in a group conversation with some ladies after church. And with regard to what we were talking about, one of the younger women turned to me and said, I remember something you said in a Bible study 4 years ago. 4 years ago? I couldn't even remember what I ate for lunch 4 days ago. And she was telling me she remembered something I said 4 years ago? Then a million possible scenarios started going through my mind. Was it the time I said this, or was it the time I said that? Then she told me that the words I had expressed were words of encouragement that have helped her get through some pretty tough issues over the last 4 years. I did a mental high five to the Holy Spirit on that one and said, thanks, buddy, because that was all you're doing. It was then that the big aha hit me. My husband and I had been in a 2-year intense through the entire Bible study called God's Ways, and one amazing thing that the pastor said was that on our faith journey, there is always someone for us to look up to, you know, as a mentor. But remember that there's also someone looking up to us. For women, I think this is valuable advice, the concept of mentoring each other. Titus chapter 2, verses 3 through 5, specifically targets women's relationships with one another. Paul encourages Titus, who is a young pastor, to seek out older, wiser women to teach and model godliness to the younger, less spiritually mature women in his congregation. We read, in part, teach the older women to be reverent in the way they live, not to be slanderers or addicted to much wine, but to teach what is good. Then they can train the younger women. I think more than ever, we need mentors and we need to be mentors, each of us, wherever we are in our faith journey. I know that I've had many mentors I've looked up to for solid examples for my family and faith life. Look to your own mentors to gain insight into qualities for being a good mentor yourself to other women. Some qualities might be, do they have a heart for God, like being in the Word and being a good imitator of Christ? What experiences have they had in their lives? Maybe in how they've raised their family, how they dealt with tough issues like death or illness, how they model the importance of faith in all situations. And as you look to your mentor, don't forget that someone is looking up to you as their mentor, and on it goes. Thank you for joining us on A Word for Women. Have a mentor and be a mentor. And if you don't remember anything that I just said, remember the earlier words of Paul about mentoring and the words of Psalm 119, verse 130, which reads, the unfolding of your words gives light, the understanding to the simple.